Well, we just literally start speaking.
Surprise, bitch. I bet you thought you'd seen the last of
I need
me.
a
Put your
cigarette.
tongue back in your mouth. That's foul.
Your mic is buzzing every time you move your hand.
Oh wait, it's doing nothing again. She's in her era.
She's in her
Something
era.
else.
Say that again.
Something else is buzzing, but it's not on my room.
Hi, guys.
Well, welcome back to another
Welcome.
episode of No, let's let the guest who claims to
It's a
be a
joke.
listener of the.
There's no one in the room. Who are you guys addressing? It's absolutely crazy.
We're not even in the room.
No, last time I checked.
I'm outside.
Yeah,
But
I'm
is
actually
it?
locked in my room. It's a joke.
But
On another planet.
Is it?
yeah,
You know what?
close
We'll
enough.
let's let the audience. What is it?
Let me ask the audience.
Let me ask the
Let's
audience.
see what the audience thinks.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're here for a very special. Connor was like fucking signing at me. So we're here for a very special first episode. No, not what I
Ever.
would say. Very fresh.
Restart right now, bro.
We're here for a very special first guest of the new season of the new year
So
episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our friend, colloquially known as Ali.
You-
Ali.
Oh no.
Introduce yourself.
Oh my god.
But you have to do it in a different language.
A different language.
Okay. Why was I gonna start doing it?
Your different language. Different language.
My name's fuck. I was born in the
Okay.
Guys, sorry. My mom
don't-
listens to this podcast.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be so awful. I'm so bad at like.
That's so fair and understandable.
I
So were we.
apologize.
We had an entire 60 episode podcast to build up to this one. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you know what I mean? We've had a lot of practice. Let me just
Oh, he is like.
Off around me.
if you
was
want
kinda
context, because listen, we're not Billy Smilish, we're not Elon Gates, we're not Bill Musk. We don't have the money.
Bill Musk?
So we do have two mics. So for context of what it looks like, I did the
You know,
like
this-
straight man thing where I like put my arm around Ali. I'm like, let me just
You
adjust.
fucking yawned and you like put it.
You're watching like a double
I
feature in
yawned.
1940s.
Yeah, I know. Yawn suddenly it's face down,
Yeah.
hole up. Anyway,
Eating Ali out on my coffee
does
table.
Why do our conversations always end up with someone
With
with their face down and
whole-
hold up?
Yo, always.
me
We're
and
so
Ali.
sexy.
Okay, I'm actually very excited to have Ali on because me and Ali have a very specific. Me and you specifically have a very like niche type of disgusting humor that I only do with you. Like I do with everyone else, but when we get into it, because you're
It's
the
like
only.
elevated.
Ali's one of the only people who will like actually match my energy. Everyone else will just be like, ugh, but Ali will be like, and the face
Yeah,
is down,
I
and
can never think of anything to
yeah,
say.
no,
do you know what I
Ali's like
mean?
the one who will perfectly match my dirty like jokes, and it's great.
Don't hype me up too much because I'm gonna make an ass. I get camera.
Well, I'm not gonna
shy.
make you do a joke on
Tell
the
a
spot.
joke now.
Tell a joke. Do a 5-minute. Oh my god! Surprise stand-up routine. You have to do a 60-minute set.
So you think you're funny? Tell us a joke.
No, literally vomiting, shitting all over the mic.
But anyways,
Oh, I pooped
I'm
on the
excited
mic.
to have Ali on
Hello.
because literally,
Oh,
what was that?
Oh, I'm gonna turn down the blinds. Turn.
I'm
down?
also gonna turn down the blinds. Yes.
Literally right before we came in, we were making a joke about how Ali was going to
By the
do,
way,
explicit acts to someone, consensually, of course.
Consensually explicit.
publicly,
Consensually dominating someone to filth, if you will.
publicly,
I'm
I
nothing
heard
but-
you two standing outside my door for about 3 minutes before you even knocked. So, like, what was going on there?
If you want to know, like, if you want to get like a visual kind of like aid to help you get Ali's kind of energy, imagine if like Hatsune Miku and
Where's this going?
oh my god, what's her name? Bayonetta like had like a child and The Rock raised it.
That's
And it was like 7 feet tall.
what the fuck.
The Rock.
The Rock, Dwayne the Rock.
I'm De Pebble. Sorry.
Fuck.
Also, I want to apologize for the
I
way.
mean, we're 5 minutes in, guys.
We're literally 5 minutes in, and I need to. Okay, here's my apology video. Because of one of my dear friends, instead of like saying that's cool or I don't like that or that's not nice, I'm like, that's literally not nice.
A dat.
That's
literally
not
not
funny.
nice.
Not funny.
No,
What's the longest queue you've ever been in?
What's that reminds me of like that an Instagram like thing that I saw recently of like it was like this woman doing a stand-up set and she was talking about like she was like my brain is atrophied, like I went for a massage the other day and she was talking about how like she said like the massage was iconic. She was like, it's not iconic, it's a massage.
That's she's literally right in front of me right now. Hold on.
Oh my god,
Hold on.
play it.
This is not my
my
TikTok
God.
of the week, but I'll show it
Yeah,
just for
show
fun.
it. It's just
Please, I wanna
what's
be-
her name actually first before you show it.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
you're so right.
Connor, what flavor is that?
What flavor is my
know the
VAPE.
flower that you're sniffing, of course, because we're very healthy and natural in this
I vape
house.
because I have a nicotine addiction. It's cola.
Oh my god.
I'm not cutting that out.
Her name is Catherine Cohen.
Catherine Cohen, yeah. It was because it's very like, I feel,
Oh dear,
Gen Z.
it's gone. Let me find it
delusion
again.
core.
Where did it go? How did that happen? I might kill my ex.
Oh.
Not the best idea.
You realize we're going to be inside each other by the end of this podcast, right?
Life
Wait, turn
is
it back
love.
up.
and laugh. Does that make sense?
Oh, wait.
My brain is completely atrophied. Like, I got a massage recently, and I was like, that massage was iconic. It's like, no, it wasn't. It was a massage. It was a nice massage. I'm like, that massage was everything. Would take a bullet for that massage. It's like, no, I need medical attention.
I need
She's
medical
so
attention.
funny. I love
it's
seeing
so
her
fucking
videos.
would take a bullet for that massage. It's so
that
funny.
massage was everything. I took a bullet for that massage.
But anyways, that's a good segue into before we like get into the meat and the juices of
Give
the
me my fucking
conversation.
Give me my fucking
I've
vape.
never seen a vape in my life. I don't
You're
know
a
what that
pilgrim.
is.
He is iconic, but only for
3 minutes out of the day.
smoking. Yes, for smoking vapes, but not inhaling it at all, and deep throating the entire thing, and then taking a
That's
pull.
what my dad did.
As in, he'll
never
hold the-
had a damage to his lungs. He smoked for
Nary
30 years.
had a
Now this is my dad, so I
little
feel like it's very, we'll see. Like I'm not saying that he's lying, but it's like a very like I'm a man, like look what I did kind of thing to say. I feel like, but he was like
being like
he
I'm
was
a
like,
chronic smoker and I've never had a problem.
Yeah, because he was like, I smoked. It's also just a chronic smoker thing to say, I guess. But he was talking about how like he never inhaled when he smoked like cigarettes, and he was smoking from when he was like 16 up until like I think maybe, God, 10 years ago when he like stopped and he started vaping. And he was like, I went to the doctor and I didn't have a speckle lung now because he never inhaled, which like logically does make sense. But I'm like, I don't know how
It's
true
also
that
Where
It
is.
are you
does, but
spending-
mouth cancer is also a thing.
Mouth cancer is also.
And
a
when you
thing.
look in that mouth, tar, teeth gone, mouth black,
Ripe
tongue
for the
chopped.
fucking...
ripe for the picking.
Ripe for the
Do you know
fucking-
those
Are you kidding me? No
I need to
teeth,
get my
all
coffee.
gum?
Do you know what I mean? Kind of sexy.
Kind of sexy.
Okay, we're not getting into my dad's gumless mouth.
Whoa.
Gumless? He has teeth but no gums.
No gums, not a gum
Teeth
inside.
Have you seen that Japanese breed of dog where their tongue is dry?
No.
The way you're both dead staring me. Oh my
Because
god.
why are you looking at Japanese dogs'
what the
tongues?
fuck?
Because I want to fucking shift a dog.
Okay, we're cutting that out.
No, we're not.
No,
Okay.
Connor's. If he wants to fucking say shit like this, he's gonna have to keep it in.
Absolutely.
You
Guys,
Do not associate. It's a joke pod.
bestiality.
It's a joke pod. LLC does not associate it with
You are
Connor's
not beating these
previous
furry
comments.
one
rumors.
sec. Ethel Kane is posting on
He's never
Tumblr.
living down the furry rumors.
These furry rumors got hands.
And these furry rumors have taken over my... What do you mean?
But anyways,
Sorry.
okay, so let's move on before we start like actually talking, so we can get it.
My
We can do our TikTok of the week, TikTok of the week segment, TikTok of the.
Weak lads, there's no way we're 7 minutes into this already. Fucking hell.
No, it'll be.
This-
It'll either be like you're 7 minutes in, then suddenly you're 55 minutes in, but then 3 minutes will last 2 hours.
Oh,
It's
yeah, absolutely.
Crazy.
Okay.
It's a time
It's so fun.
continuum. Anyways,
My TikTok of the week is Lost in Space. Where'd it go? How do I keep losing? Oh, my
Fucking
TikTok of the
Ethel
week is
Bethel.
Ethel Kane playing Luigi's Mansion, and it's just the commentary that she makes.
it's the awful commentary.
Because she's so poignant. Ooh.
Oh,
Poignant?
big words.
I feel like Mario would have like a full bush, but Luigi gives me like landing strip vibes. I don't know if y'all agree with that, but that's my personal theory.
But that's
It's
my
the fact that it
personal
was just like
theory.
happy-go-lucky, like Nintendo music in the background.
No, but like,
What possessed her?
she's right.
She's
She's
so
right,
right.
but like,
She's
did
so
she
right.
need to let the intrusive thoughts or impulsive thoughts win?
Yeah, we did just have a discussion about. Well, I openly and confidently said that I would let Mario top me, but I would absolutely top Luigi.
Let's
I said
talk
I'd
about
make out with
this.
Mario, but I don't think I would go all the way with
I
him.
would not let
I'd go all the way
Mario's
with Luigi.
dirty hands touch off
Dirty
me.
plumber hands.
Is it kind of sexy though? Like, oh, greasy, like,
No.
Yeah, put
like
your
just
fucking
off the
plunger in
jaw.
my
See, we're
hole.
two rotted gay little twins. So.
What I want
True.
is for Mario to prolapse me by getting his plunger and like plunging my asshole.
And he says, "Wahoo!" as he
says,
does it.
"Let's go."
He tries to go down your ass like a pipe.
It's me, Mario. And I'm like, oh my god. He plunges my asshole and says, "Wah!"
And then when your ass prolapses, it's do 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 do.
Fuck hell.
Do, do,
He
do, do,
he
do.
prematurely ejaculates and says, oh no. That sounded exactly like it.
Anyways,
Sound exactly like
my one is
Bitch, I'm turning off the radiator.
okay.
Oh my
Work.
God.
My one
Bring
is
the mic with you. Give us some ASMR.
Okay.
come turn off the watch out because you don't want to pull it too far.
Oh,
Oh,
stop.
that really
Something's the
actually
matter.
eliminated. I didn't know how much background noise I was making until it stopped.
Yeah.
Fart into the mic, please.
Fart into them. I do often.
We also LLC, It's a Joke Pod, do not associate yourselves with any comment that Ali's making.
I do. I associate myself with
I'm
Ali
just
and
speaking
farts.
my truth.
Speak your truth, woman.
No, my thing...
I see a fine man in front of me and you expect me not to want him to fart into the mic?
Do you know what I mean?
Well, that
Fart
is
all over me.
immediately where the mind would go. My thing is just, I've been singing this on repeat because it's just so satisfying to do. And I was like making Kate laugh with it over the weekend when I was visiting her. And it's just the fucking Lois Griffin version of Kill Bill. But it's just like, there's something about it. So it's by, I don't know who the original person who actually did it with. I think the original person.
Find the OG
it's
audio.
this one. Oh, you're so right. Forgot that was the thing, actually.
Space age of the internet, come on.
I'm a millennial. No, that's wrong. Okay, the original person who did it is Rachel. That's her.
Rachel.
Jesus Girl 420.
I love her. I love her.
But I'm just getting the main clip that's like going around. Okay, wait. If. Okay.
Oh.
Peter.
I'm so mature. Got me a therapist to tell me there's other Peters. I don't want another Peter, just want Peter. If I can't have Peter, no one should. I might kill my Peter. Not the best idea. Joe and Quagmire's next. How'd I get here?
And might I say it's accompanied visually just by like a...
Why is it still...
She's haunting us.
I'm so mature.
It's accompanied by a visual like slideshow of Lois pictures to fit the lyrics that are happening. So there's one with her in a dominatrix outfit and then one of her like bawling her eyes out.
I must.
Okay.
Alright.
Damn, you getting that throat ready, shoddy?
I must show you my Instagram post from today, my story. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's this one.
So for context, I saw it when I came home. For context,
I was looking through reels of really sexy men because my Instagram is just like, do you know when like your explore page is one thing only and it's but I looked at one picture of one man and then my explore page was just
Dick
like
and balls.
shirtless hairy men and I was like, alright. But I saw a comment of, I was on a video of somebody shaving or like waxing his legs and somebody commented being like, men should have hair, stop doing this, just cut it, keep it clean. Like, are you gay or girl? Imagine Lion shave his head, but not shave, shape. Imagine Lion shape his head. And I put it on my story with Boom Clap by Charlie XCX in the background.
Are you gay or girl?
The two
in this
genders,
scenario.
gay or girl.
Are you gay or girl? Shut up, Charlie!
Oh my god, I'm trying to get us copyrighted.
Charlie XCX is killing me. I just want to go back to 1999.
These gays are trying to kill me.
These guys will be the death of us.
If the Lord can lead you to it,
He's gonna lead you through it. On other news, I'm severely violently hungover today. Oh my god.
Me and Elliot went out and got drunky last night.
See, it was one of those things where like it's one of those things where it's like going out for like a drink that turns into like 5 drinks.
Yeah, that always happens with me though.
But see, I'm okay with it. Like mentally, I'm like, I don't mind that I'm hungover. Like I'm not like, oh, I'm hungover because like I fully did it to myself. Like I had college at 9 o'clock, and I was like, let's destroy them. I went to bed at 3:30, and then I woke up at like 8:15. Actually, Connor, because I stayed over at Connor's, and you shot up when my alarm came off.
Bitch, oh my god, no. Will I tell you why? Because I have an alarm set at 9 o'clock, so I've been really depressed for the past while. So what I've been doing is waking up and then turning off my alarm and then going back to sleep until like 2 p.m. Which seems normal for most people, but not for me.
Well, you're an insomniac.
I thought you were going to say incel, but...
Why did one of your eyes close when you blinked? You went...
I love doing that. Right.
It's my favorite thing. Whenever somebody says something to me at work, no matter what it is, I'll always just say, right.
That's crazy.
It's the...
You know, the visual cues for all the audio listeners.
Oh yeah, for the viewers at home, use context clues.
Yeah, just figure it out.
It's not our
responsibility.
It's not our responsibility to educate
it's not a job. Yeah, exactly. Educate yourself.
Yeah.
Read a book. But I've gotten into the habit of just like waking up and turning off my alarm and like I mean like fucking rise and shine, turn off my alarm, going right back to bed. It's like seconds. So Elliot's alarm went off and I thought it was mine. Bitch, I was howling. I was scream howling laughing in my head because when I rose to fucking turn off the alarm, I was looking at his phone case and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't turning off, and I was like trying to swipe and everything and I was like, why is it not working? And then you like took it and turned it around and I was like, oh, and just went back to sleep.
Yeah, I think oh my god, yeah, I was just so dead. And I got like 5 hours sleep because I had to get up at like 8:30. And I was battling the demons of like, should I skip? But I didn't want to skip because I didn't come in like this day last week as well. So I was like, I don't want to like miss another day.
Did we get drunk?
No, I was just autistic. And I was like, what?
Oh, you're right.
But oh yeah, so I was like, oh no, I should go. And it's only 2 hours as well, so it was fine. But I was like, oh my god, fighting for my life. And it was only like, I was only like shocked by it because I like never get that bad of a hangover, and I haven't had like this bad of a hangover in like months, in like a year.
That's so funny to me. I'm normally the one who has a terrible hangover zone. Today was fine.
I usually have like but you didn't drink that much, and you weren't like drunk by the end of the night.
I was pretty drunk by the time
I drank
we were
more
in bed.
than you.
Did you?
Absolutely.
I had.
For the viewers
5
at home, I
pints.
wasn't there.
Oh yeah, Ali wasn't there. Listen, Ali can just whatever. You can be the eye
That's so
candy dog.
disrespectful.
Literally, who the fuck is Ali? Get her out of here.
Well, I'm
to fuck.
But
Who
anyways,
the fuck?
I'm hungover. I'm actually better now, but it was crazy for a while, guys. But it was okay because then I went home and just watched My Hero Academia, the new season.
Your hero.
And fell asleep.
That's not the serve you think it is.
It's the serve for me. I'm sick and tired of being chastised for liking shows because the fandoms are fucking weird. I'm not part of the fandom. I just like the show.
What did I say yesterday? I will
fandom
not be
is wild,
slandered
though.
for feeling my feelings.
The fandom is, I wouldn't even say wild, bruh.
No, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I don't know, because I'm not.
I don't associate with.
I just literally watch the show because I'm not even on Twitter, so I'm like, I'm not gonna like even begin to get involved in all that because I know people love to ship the 15-year-olds.
Oh, it's just
Come on.
bruh.
It's so ick. So ick.
First of all, we're going to start. Let's go back to that because I have a few thoughts about that.
Oh yeah.
Secondary point, diverge path. For the viewers at home, I am finger blasting the fuck out of this plant.
Do you know what I mean?
Is this a fake plant?
No, it's real.
It feels so fake.
That I know. It's yeah.
It's really, really coarse. Sorry, I am like I think I got the plant.
It's really coarse.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's like it feels fake.
brought it to
To be
climax.
fair, they
They brought it
haven't.
to climax.
Well, actually,
They
since
haven't been
we're
washed
here as well.
Speaking
watered.
of bringing to climax,
Guys, I climaxed like I've never climaxed before today.
Speaking of
do not look me in the eyes.
I'm not looking at you in the eyes. So when me and Ali were coming up here, Ali was
They're
like, "Oh, I
staring
don't
each
wanna."
other into the souls.
Ali was like, "Oh, I don't know what to talk about. We talk about a specific topic." And I was like, "There was one thing where, like, literally, like, almost a year ago, and I was like, when you do get on the pod, we're talking about the cons because Ali's like the premier
cons?
person who knows about the cons."
Conventions.
Conventions,
I am
babe.
a con
Oh,
veteran.
I thought you
And
meant
I
like
literally like
pros
have
and
waited for
cons.
ages because when Ali went to a con like last year, I was like, "Do not tell me anything because we're saving it for the pod," and it's been like a whole year. But I'm still ready to dive into this conversation because I don't know anything about conventions. But you've been to like a few, haven't you?
I used to.
You're a veteran.
I'm a veteran. I fell out of it a little bit, obviously, because of like COVID. There wasn't anything happen for 3 years, and I just don't have the motivation or like money or any of that to do shit anymore because everything's so expensive. Everything's so expensive.
In this
Everything's
economy,
so expensive.
But like I was there when like
economy to Jolie.
when cons were like 2020, 2019 when cons were at their peak. I was balls deep in that shit, man.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you. There was one thing. If you can recall it, I remember there was one story you did tell me, and I was like, you need to fucking retell it because it was about when you saw the cosplayers and one of them on the leash. Do you remember that? You have to tell that story because that was so like wild. No. And listen, this is not PSA. Obviously, not everyone who goes to cons are like weird. But
Elliot's a very judgmental person.
You do find
I am judgmental.
You do find.
I said Elliot.
No, I am judgmental.
You do find both extremes. I feel like.
This isn't even a specific, like, it's not, there's not a specific story. It's just like, hey, by the way, this happens at cons. So, oh my God, bro. It's always the fucking 13 to 15-year-olds who don't know how to act in public yet.
We all know him. We all hate him.
We all know him. We all hate him.
If you're 13 to 15, go back to school, go back to bed.
I'm grabbing the mic right now. I am a strong child.
Wait, I'll hold it.
I am a strong child hater and I won't fucking apologize for that.
No, agreed. Agreed and exemplified.
Their brains aren't fucking fully formed yet. Neither is mine, bitch.
Do you know what I fucking mean? Mine will never be fully formed. I stunted its growth.
Do you see me crying? Well, maybe. Do you see me
never cry,
wang because... Well, actually...
No, I don't see you crying, fag.
No, but I was gonna... Anyways, continue.
Oh God, okay. Dude, this is like... Usually
that was the thing as well. They were like underage.
Yeah!
They were like what? Like 15 or
they're
something?
They're always 15. Like, you go to fucking cons and it's like, it's always the fucking My Hero Academia cosplayers. They have like... They're dressing up as like granted, they themselves are probably within, like, you know, they're probably around 15 years old.
Yeah, at least it's not like the 30-year-olds on TikTok dressing up as them.
Oh my god,
It's
that's another topic. So they're dressing up as a character that is the same age as them, but they have each other on fucking leashes, walking around, and oh dude, you cannot, like, I wish that anyone who's listening right now, you two right across from me and right next to me, I wish like I could put you in my body.
Ooh.
For the first, like, for
Let's
that
pause
first
for a minute.
moment I saw that shit happening, because it's so common.
Because there was one that you
Really?
told me
That's so
about
funny.
specifically where like you overheard someone say like there was a specific like you overheard someone being like you've been a bad little buck or some like awful shit like that.
Oh no,
It was someone to a buck. It was, I think it was a toga to a bakugo, and they were like,
oh my god, yeah, no, there was
which you're a dime a dozen. Like.
here's another thing of I'm sorry, this viewers at home, I apologize. People of Ireland, I apologize because I cannot keep a single line of a straight thought.
Oh, and you think this podcast isn't built on that concept?
I can't even word it correctly, so we're just going to
Most
bounce.
of our podcasts are literally like not listable.
We're going to bounce between topics quite quick, and maybe circle back. Probably
Bitch,
not.
You don't know the half of it.
No, like
don't have
that's
it.
literally how we work.
Just like that, I've forgotten what I was going to say.
Period.
Oh,
I
the toga and the
remember.
bakugo.
Another big thing you will see at cons is obviously people cosplay. You know, people dress up as characters, and 90% of the time, it's fucking awesome. People are really cool.
Yeah,
You know,
there's
they
some
know
really
talented.
sick
they know
costumes.
how to
So
act.
talented.
But like, I understand this particular thing to a point. Some people, like, when they will get into cosplay, and to a certain point, like if someone comes up and they're like, hey, character name, you kind of like talk to them as the character.
Yeah.
But there are some people who keep it going all of the time.
Like they're doing method acting
Right.
at the game.
Method acting, Jared Leto, eat your pussy out.
If Jared Leto ate my pussy out, I'd fucking
not-
convict him.
Okay, no, I thought you were going to be like, yes, no.
No, I'd convict
No,
the
Jared Leto's
shit ass.
scary.
He's scary. He's in fucking everything.
He's in everything.
He's
Get out of my,
lurking around
get
every
off my
damn
fucking
corner.
screen.
He's so fucking scary as well. I feel like if he looked me in the eyes, I disintegrate.
Yeah. If he made direct eye contact with
Direct
you.
eye contact.
I
with
feel
me,
like if he just like
I would drop
touched
and
me
I'd be
with
dead
his
before I hit the
index
floor.
finger, I'd wither. You know what I mean?
Who's
I'd like
fingering you?
Jared Leto. I feel like if he touched me with his index finger, I'd like start rotting.
And also, can I say, I was going to say controversial, but I feel like a lot of people think this. I don't think he's even that good of an actor. I think he pretends to be a good actor, but I don't think he's as
acting
good.
as an actor.
Yeah.
No, as in, like, I think he goes really aggressively dramatic and thinks that it's good, but I don't think he's that good of an actor.
No, but you know exactly what it is. And you guys,
I think it's
some
just
of you
because he
guys
was
listening,
like, I method acted for Joker, and like everyone was like, wow.
Oh my God,
good for
he's
you,
really-
yeah.
that's so crazy. He's like, he's the type of guy to wear a fedora and say "milady." He has Discord kittens. He's like, he's like, Daddy is getting displeased. You've not been on Discord recently. Like, that's Jared Leto.
And it's
Piss
Discord.
in my cup.
Discord.
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 He has the energy of some of y'all might get real. Some of y'all about to get real mad at me. But what is that?
But I have to say, it's like,
But
you're
it must
ugly.
be said.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
what you look like, but you won't like it.
It's Harry Styles is the perfect example of this alongside Jared Leto. Harry Styles in Don't Worry Darling, when he does like the acting man rage thing, when he's in the car and he just like grabs the steering wheel and
bad.
starts screaming.
Because he's not an
Terrible
actor.
acting.
Yeah, because he's whining. He's like,
It's Jared Leto. Because
yeah.
once again, Jared Leto isn't, air quotes, an actor. He's a musician first and foremost.
I forget
Music,
that. Yeah.
great, fantastic music.
Listen, we don't have to cross over.
Oh, I spat everywhere.
Don't like you don't have to do everything, babe. Just stick to music.
But
That's
then tell me
fine.
why Lady Gaga and One Republic worked on the soundtrack for Top Gun Maverick. That's fucking crazy.
Now Lady
That
Gaga's a
doesn't make
girl who
sense.
can do it all.
Lady Gaga shouldn't do it all.
She absolutely should. I was listening to Joanne again. A few songs from Joanne. If you haven't listened to Joanne, are you really alive? Can you really cash in your check? It's
I
so
was gonna
good.
get the Art Pop vinyl yesterday because it was in golden discs for like €20, and I was like,
Lady
I need
Gaga
to stop
just
moaning.
Is that bitch who does it, and she'll never not be that fucking
My
slag.
Art Pop can mean anything. If you okay, listen, I've met 3 people in my life who have to have listened to Art Pop by Lady Gaga, and like in my head they have, do you know what I mean? But then they have publicly announced to me that they did not listen to Art Pop by Lady. Listen to that album, everybody. It's very good. It is very fucking.
Dime a dozen,
Very
another
good.
twink promoting Lady Gaga. Whoa.
What do you mean twink?
Look at the
Have you
material.
looked in a mirror recently?
Look at my
that was
big
out of
buff
pocket.
bod and tell me that I'm not a twink.
You're sitting cross-legged right now, fag. Do
I
not
have
come here.
ADHD.
Do not come here with me and my husband. I'm the male wife, and
That seems
they're the husband.
transphobic.
You pulling this shit out of nowhere,
Yeah.
trying to start a scandal.
Yeah. I might stir the pot just for kicks. Quote Isaac Dunbar. Listen to Isaac Dunbar as well.
Anyways,
I will never trust a man named Isaac. Actually, I will. I'll trust one particular man named Isaac, but we're not.
Yeah.
but
Isaac
anyways,
Leahy
getting
from
back to
MTV's
the,
Teen Wolf.
the Bakugo and Toga thing, because I don't think you actually said what the like quotation.
Yeah, no, I was
So they go around on leashes and stay method acting in characters.
literally
wherever.
they there was so okay
like they're going for their Oscar.
there was this cosplayer from the My Hero Academia fandom, and she was dressed up as Toga, which is like she's a villain in this anime, but her whole thing is like, I'm crazy, like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
That was immediately so aggressive.
Yeah, but it's that kind of shit. Like,
Sorry, I keep writing.
it's
the
okay.
couch.
I'm really struggling to speak right now. I apologize. It's
So
such a shit
fair.
podcast because I do not know how to speak right.
This podcast is shit anyway.
But like, for anyone who has seen it or who hasn't, she is basically in love with the main character whose name is Deku.
Yeah.
And this Toga cosplayer forgot all the ways how to act.
right.
And she spent the entire con chasing this, like literally chasing this one Deku cosplayer to the point where he came up to me and he was like, "Can you fucking hide me from this bitch?" And I was like, "Get behind me, Charlie, get behind me."
I got
But
you,
like,
fam, don't worry.
it was
Ow.
like it was actually insane. Like she would come up and hang off him, and she'd be like, "Deku," like talking to him in character, and I was like, "Oh, foul." It was, and it's shit. Like, I haven't been to I don't want to say it's gotten worse or gotten better because I haven't been to a con since COVID.
I can probably make a guess, an educated guess that it's gotten worse.
It's gotten worse because people have forgotten
Gotten
more how to
worse.
act.
Yeah, because COVID just only made it worse, and TikTok as
I was
well.
gonna say, and TikTok has made everybody
TikTok
a
as
horrible
usual makes
person.
everything worse.
Oh my god. I just also I'm gonna let y'all into a little fact. Cosplayers are fucking mean. They're fucking
Really?
They're fucking mean. They're fucking bitchy, and they're all like, "Oh my god, this cosplayer is my best friend," and then they tear the shit out of each other behind each other's backs.
Oh my god, is it really that?
I went.
Sounds like my workplace.
It's actually fucking. It's insane. Cosplayers are so fucking bitchy. I go, like, I was part of the convention scene for a while. I was never like part of the cosplay community because
She was on the
they're
inside.
so foul.
Right.
They're literally so foul. They're so rude, so mean.
Well,
They
isn't
scare
there that,
me.
like a whole thing as well which is so ironic because again it was white people and they're like Asian characters, but like wasn't it the whole thing where like white people were like, I'm fairly sure it was white people saying to like some like black people who cosplay like anime characters, they were like, that you can't do that because like you're not the same like race or whatever.
Oh my god, yeah, no, that was.
Yeah, and it's white people though, and it's like, what do you want about?
White people are turning
It's
around
set in Japan, bitch. Like,
as if they're not cosplaying
That's so
canonly
funny.
Asian
I
characters the
know.
entire time. They turn to a black
was
person and they're like, "You
wild.
can't cosplay this white character because you're not white."
That's
How
why
about you
people
shut
just say
up?
you're
like-
racist and move
Just
on.
say you.
There's this whole like controversy with the we'll never say it like that again, controversy
Yeah.
with the, because like everybody wants a Legend of Zelda live action, but everybody's like, will they be Asian or will they be white? Will they be like Japanese or
Oh
will they
yeah,
be white?
well it's set in like a different world, so it's hard to tell, I guess.
They're literally not humans.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
alien.
That's like the main argument that everybody has. They're like, they're not humans. It literally doesn't
Also,
matter. But
if
then
you
people are
play
like, no.
Zelda, especially Breath of the Wild, you will see that there are tons of different type of characters with different skin tones.
There are
Like, they're
sexy
not-
fishmen, there are sexy birdmen, and there are sexy rockmen who just look like rocks.
Yeah. So let what
But also, the most certain Tina like, will be white just because it's whiteness. Like, and if they're going to cast a white person to be
No,
like,
truly.
yeah.
Watch me, Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt as
God.
Link.
Dude, do you remember the fucking Death Note live action Netflix did a couple of years ago?
That was the
Oh
most
my
harrowing
God,
thing
it
I've
was
ever
so
seen
bad.
in my
I
life.
watched. See, the thing about that as well was I didn't get into anime until like a few years ago, and I think Death Note was one of the first ones I watched. And I actually watched that movie without knowing anything about the anime before. So when I watched the anime, I was like, "Oh my god, this is fucking awful." They
Yeah.
butchered the fucking. Oh my god, I haven't watched it in ages. What's the woman who's like obsessed with
Misa?
Misa. They butchered Misa's character. They butchered every character, but they especially
fucking love
butchered Misa's
Misa in this house,
character.
bitch.
And Light was just shit as well.
Yeah.
And also they just made it set in America. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
I did like the whole concept
pits
of the
of
Ferris
Detroit.
wheel.
I
scene.
liked Elle. I liked the
Do you
guy
know
who
what I
played
mean?
Elle.
You know what I mean?
He
The
kind of did a
fucking
good
pits.
job.
I
thought.
disagree. I think they all did a shit job,
I
but
think
I
he did
feel
the best
so
out of a
bad.
shit bunch.
I feel so bad for Willem Dafoe.
Why?
Why was he in that movie? The poor thing.
Why was Willem Dafoe
Do you
in
know what I mean?
Oh, he can. Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine. Like with his millions.
Aubrey Plaza saying that after years of looking like a lighthouse keeper, he finally got to play one. So true.
Oh my, but have you heard the rumors that his cock is massive?
Yeah, I have heard those
Wait,
rumors
are you
actually.
being serious?
Yeah,
Connor.
Yeah, everybody's like he's got the biggest dick on planet Earth.
Where's this information being sourced?
The internet.
It came to me in a dream.
It came to me in a psychic vision.
Source. It came to me in a dream.
Source.
My citations.
You
The
cited.
Dream.
You cited my dream 2023.
A Reddit post cited the dreams.
Well, that's Reddit for you.
Bitch, I love Reddit, but like
I
in such a
never
camp
go on
way.
Reddit.
It's like
I
I go on
would
Reddit whenever something happens.
I love Reddit for specifically r/no sleep. That's my shit.
What's
Sorry,
that?
I had to sound that out so I wouldn't butcher it. It's all like horror stories.
Oh,
That's my
okay.
shit. I fucked that up. Like
See,
4
I
o'clock in
think
the morning,
Reddit-
scared the shit out of myself.
I
I
like
also
Reddit
think
for
Reddit
r/Victorious.
is the best. It's really, really good for like actual like sound advice. Like if you're like, I have this problem, people will actually give like decent advice. I
Hey,
feel
you
like.
should join the subreddit ask gay bros, because it's literally just
But
like
I'm not gay.
dudes. Shut the fuck up. It's literally
I'm
just dudes
heterosexual.
being like, hey, I think I have a crush on this dude, but I've never felt like that before, and everyone's like, babe, you're gay. It's so funny. There's also a lot about dick cheese. People are like, what do I do with it? They're like, clean it, wash it.
About what?
Dick cheese.
Oh.
What do you want to do? Like take a photograph?
By the way,
it
worst
on some
word
toast?
in history, smegma.
Oh.
Ew.
Can we talk about the fact that it's a brand of fucking kettle as well?
What?
Have you never seen like the toasters that are literally called smegma? I'm not fucking with
Yes,
you right now.
yes, I have.
Yes, it is. Like, who thought that was a good idea?
No.
That was great.
Well, I was gonna say something else about Reddit before you said about the gay bros. No, see, I haven't been on Tumblr, and I know Tumblr isn't what it is or what it used to be.
Tumblr is so stunning.
But I love Tumblr for like the actual people say the most like prophetic, profound shit on Tumblr, and then they'll also be like, boop boop boop, I love cats. Like they'll put up like a frog picture up, and then they'll be like, you're only destined to be like the best version of yourself because you're doing good. Like it'll be like, I'm mad because I found a really nice like one of those Tumblr posts that had like someone was talking about like their friends, and there was another one talking about like self-worth, and
Perfect
I was like,
example
that's
right
such a
here
good one.
on this fucking Tumblr. I literally just opened Tumblr right now, and the first thing I see
got
is
the iPad?
when the well is dry, we know the worth of water. Do you know what I mean?
It's like shit like that, and then they'll also
And
be
then
like,
right next to it, shaking, crying, screaming, throwing up.
yeah, or they'll also be like, I love frogs, or it'll be someone's dick, but
Not anymore.
for a
Not
while.
anymore.
Not
But I
anymore.
thought it was
The
bad.
porn bots are coming back though.
They better.
I thought they brought porn
Tumblr
back.
porn was the best porn. Then Twitter porn became good, but now it's boring.
What do you mean? That's because you consume it every day, you faggot.
Yeah, you're right.
But also, I feel like Twitter,
What the fuck happened to
for
you?
some reason, the amount of people I've seen where, have you seen that? You definitely have, Connor, because it's like a niche, but it's like these like all these like guys, and they're like all the same. They're all called like gym top, and they're like just about to hit the gym, but you want to do your own workout at home first, and it's always them with their little
It's always like
torture. And
cardio
I'm
at
like,
mine.
They're wearing grey sweatpants, no underwear.
no, it's
Always,
always that. But it's like I've seen like 15 accounts do the exact same like caption and picture.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
we're bored.
Sorry,
We're
I'm
so
gonna take my
bored.
shoes off and get off.
No, you're not allowed.
The dogs are. The dogs are.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
That scared the fucking.
No, do you know when you were like,
It's just a picture of a dog, and it says, "This is dog."
do you know when you were gagging that it's been like 7 minutes already? It's now been 33 minutes.
Oh my
That's what I mean. The
God.
passage of time is a beautiful
I
thing.
want to, like, I feel the need to keep apologizing because I'm probably such a boring guest.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not.
I attest to this.
I
You're
don't
not.
have that much to say. I just
No
I
one
just
has
like
that.
to listen
We
to
don't
people.
have that much to say. We just say shit.
We just say shit.
Like it's not like it's important or coherent some of the times. We just be fucking saying
Do
shit.
you know what I will fucking... I'll be honest with you guys. I've been telling... I'll be honest, like I have to tell you.
Why did you look down at your
Because-
chest when
sorry,
you were like, I'll be
I
honest.
just noticed my tits are like fully out and I apologize. Oh,
Anything
put
you
them...
can just say to the camera. Oh,
the dogs are out.
the dogs,
are barking.
For the
and
viewers at
screaming.
home, Connor is showing us feet pics.
Stop showing us visual things on the audio podcast.
I forget what I'm doing sometimes.
I keep saying the viewers at home.
The listeners at home.
Well, same thing. They could be
Yeah.
viewing the Spotify logo while they're listening to it.
What do you
Anyways, wait,
mean?
what were you gonna say? You said something.
I was
recently.
saying I've introduced a lot of my friends to your guys' podcast.
You did say that to me, and that was
That's
so
so
sweet.
funny.
And
You
I
said that you
always,
introduced Fish
I
to it.
always show them the fucking Grinder episode because
That was like the
fucking
first
funny.
one of the first episodes.
To this
and
day-
that was the episode my mom listened to. She was like, "I want to listen to your podcast." And I was like, "Oh, don't." But I wasn't gonna be like, "Don't." And then she listened to that one. Of course, she listened to that episode, and then she was like, "I don't think it's for me. You know, my mother just needs to know everything." I was like, "Yeah, bitch."
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What is that?
Someone's
Is there
pissing.
something in the walls?
I think it's like the washing machine or something, or the dishwasher.
None of those things have been on.
Well, I guess someone's pissing in between the walls.
Sometimes our water boiler just like makes noises. She's like, "Hey, hello." It's really weird.
I haven't even like I don't listen to any of her podcast episodes. But I did one time when I was drunk, like a month
scared.
ago. I listened to it and I was drunk, but I was also like, because I wish I could listen to her podcast removed from being me because I want to hear
Right.
what it sounds like from it, like if we're actually like. But I listened to it where I was like so drunk that I didn't care that it was like me I was listening to, and I was like, we're kind of funny. But I was also drunk, so who am I to judge?
My favorite thing in the world is hi Alex. My favorite thing in the world is Alex coming to me in work being like, "Oh, I have a new podcast episode to listen to," but like she says it to herself, but I'm like right there, and I'm like, "Stop, bitch."
Sorry.
Katie as well. Katie and Laurie, my manager, my bestie, Katie and Laurie. Katie Laurie.
Not the full government name. Drop it on the podcast.
Catherine Laurie.
Oh, damn.
Featured 8-year-old on fucking that when they came to Glasgow. We talked about it when she was on the podcast. She was on something for like 3 seconds.
Oh my god, what the hell
Can't
was
remember
that?
what it was.
But yeah, she said she
Poppers.
listened to that episode, the Hot Wings.
I said poppers.
Oh, it's also called Hot
She was
Ones.
on Poppers when she was 8.
Bitch, I
Explains a
wish
lot.
I was. That'd make my life.
Oh,
easier.
she was on like a show for 3 seconds. I
Yeah.
thought she was on something for 3
Oh
seconds.
no.
And I was probably poppers.
Well, Poppers would be the answer to that, but no.
But yeah, she said she listened to the episode that she featured in, and she said that it was very funny. And there was one point where I just like turned it on and skipped into the middle, and it was a point where I was like, where I was talking about trucks versus lorries. I was like, "What the fuck is a truck, and how does it differ from a lorry?" And then we figured it out. And then I brought up something else.
Us being like stupid because we'll
well,
just be
because
like,
trucks go beep and lorries go.
No, it's because lorries are the thing. Oh, I forgot.
Would you like to explain you're half an inch
me and
from my
Ali also
face?
only do this thing where I only do what Ali, where we'll both like go up really close to each other and say,
You smell like Nicholas.
"Have you heard of Freddie Lord?" Oh my god, Ali
The Five Nights at Freddy's band.
Please talk about. Okay, Ali does this crazy. I mean, we're all fucking crazy in public
What
together.
do I do crazy?
No,
in public,
you
actually?
do like
gotta
the-
tell me.
We all do it, but you always take it to like the next level, to the point where the person always notices. Where we'll always like, as a joke, be like, give someone the side eye, but Ali will like fully turn around, like climb up on the person, and be like,
yeah, no,
looking at you. Oh, please say what you the fucking thing what you said to the person going down the stairs.
Today.
Oh, take it handy.
Stop.
No, and remember the bitch stumbling downstairs.
But like this is so like
Okay,
this
yeah.
was.
She was like a
there.
95-million-year-old like junkyard woman,
And she was trying to walk down the
tray.
stairs with like a tray, and the shit
Yeah,
was
yeah.
shaking. So I
She
was
was
like,
in a
"Bitch,
cafe.
take it handy."
But like when we
Take
say
it
take it,
handy.
when Ali said take it handy, she shouted take it handy, and she was a foot behind the woman.
yeah, it was so funny.
That's
We were
what I
technically
appreciate
above
about
her.
you.
Yeah, we
like,
were
shouting
above
down
the
at her.
woman, and she literally looked at
No,
her.
I
and
feel the
just
need to
screamed
defend
it.
myself right now because
No, I'm
was so
saying this as
funny.
a compliment to you.
I used to be
My
such
balls are so big.
Connor.
so amazing for you. I used to like I used to have a
love
lot
that
of
for
patience
you.
as my life has gone on. I've lost patience, especially to people, because I will say,
No, that's so true.
and I'm not going to apologize for this, people have forgotten how to act ever since COVID, especially in
Oh, yeah,
public.
100%.
They're all in their
That's
own
so
worlds.
Without a doubt.
Absolutely no spatial awareness. They will
Yeah.
cross in front of you. They will step back into you. They
And
will
guess
stop
what? I
right
guess
in front
nobody
of you.
gives
And guess
two
what
shits.
happened? Pfizer vaccine, 2 years later, diagnosed with autism.
Did you get vaccinated 2 years ago? Was that 2 years ago?
It must have
Yeah.
been 2 years ago. Yeah, 'cause
I
it's
keep forgetting
2020.
that it's 2023.
It is
I don't
2023.
know how I feel.
About the vaccine. I think they cause cancer.
I'm just saying, the stimming started 12 years ago, but I think the vaccine was a time loop. I think we can still pin it on
I
her.
think we can still pin it on Pfizer.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I agree
I
though.
blame
That is
Nickelodeon.
actually is a really good point. I think I heard like someone talk about it in a podcast before, where it's like, and it makes sense because like people were like it's
shut
such
up
a
in their
weird,
home for 2
I
years.
think we're gonna
like, yeah.
also like look, but I feel like we still as a society haven't processed like how fucking weird that whole thing was.
It's
Like the
so
fact that we
crazy.
all had to stay inside for months.
It was
See,
2
but, like,
years
it was
of our life,
so
and now
weird.
it's like it never happened.
It's so but
People
it's like
barely
also
wear
with
masks
2 years that
anymore.
will forever like no one ever knew the concept of a mask like we do now before that.
I will
except
say-
if you lived in somewhere like
No,
China.
do you know what's so gaggy though? I
because
thought the
they had, like,
exact
the
same
mask there.
thing where I thought the exact same thing, but then I
In
was
some
like doing
places.
some research and during the Spanish influenza, what?
I could see you struggling to hold on to your train of thought.
Yeah, during the Spanish influenza, people were walking around the place with fucking masks on.
Yeah, but like you forget that because bitch, guess what? Spanish influenza 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was her anniversary. She said, "I'm coming back better than ever."
I'm coming back for you, baby.
Okay, crooner.
For you.
But yeah, I agree. It's
Yeah.
it's such an interesting point, and I think people on social media
I
as
blame
well
Nicktoons.
don't know how to act. Like too much
Oh
time
my
inside on
God.
the internet, like as if the internet wasn't rotted enough. Too much time inside, and all you can do is be on the internet.
And-
TikTok, Woffington Post, Dubreed, Davenport, the house down.
What did I do the entire day?
So
You know what I mean? What did
yeah.
I fucking do?
But like, it's exactly.
Like, what did we do, guys?
I know everyone's like, "Oh my god, COVID ruined my life," but it really did, because now I have like the standard for living that isn't normal anymore. Like, I want to be locked up in my room all the time and never.
I think that's the same for a lot. Sure, a lot. I mean, the amount of people who didn't go back to
the amount of people
working in an office when they were working
Yeah,
from home.
The amount of people who actually thrived in like, yeah, we were forced to stay inside, but a lot of people
also you've
realize
got-
that. Okay, I'm gonna get a bit deep here. People realize that there's the world is almost like a current, and it goes one way. It's suited for neurotypical people, and the people like us,
Like us, neurotypicals.
our
It
brain doesn't work like the 90% of the world, but like the entire
50. I would guarantee 40.
40.
That's my own theory, but
Everyone's neurotypical.
We didn't fact check, so like fucking get away from us. But like,
people come for us for not having statistics.
Actually, like, shut the hell up.
Sorry, continue though. I don't interrupt
but
you.
like when you think of it, the world really isn't made for people like us. So in that 2 years, we were kind of given a taste of what it's like for us
Yeah,
to
that
be
is a
allowed
valid point.
to live the way we wanted
No,
to
literally,
in a
and
way.
Thrive. I hated myself. I loved myself.
See, it's for both sides, I think, because like some people thrived off it, neurodivergent and otherwise. I think a lot of people just like realize, oh, I actually like working from home. But I think that is such a valid point. Like for a lot of neurodivergent people living in a neurotypical world, when they got the chance to kind of live more where there wasn't maybe necessarily the stressors that would be in having to go out in like the busy life. That suited them more. Like you kind of make that like discovery of like,
Yeah.
oh, this is like I actually, and you'd also, I think the main thing about it is just like, if it works for you, like it works for you in terms of like if you like working from home or staying home more, because I think it's like we need to get rid of we just as a human like species, we need to stop like making each other like feel bad for stuff. Like we don't, like we're doing fine, you know what I mean? If you like to work from home and you're not harming anyone, you're not fucking beating the hell out of like your dog at home, then like you're fine, you know what I mean?
Beating how? Is it
Like I prefer,
masturbatory
like
or...
some people love, wait, what?
I'm just talking about masturbating dogs.
Oh my god, Connor.
Connor?
He's been on this since last night. I'm
Of
gonna have to
course.
take him
I
in.
have been. I always just like choose a joke for 24 hours and run with
Don't
it.
That's so
choose this
fair.
one.
I
And
was
then Connor
calling
would say
everybody-
shit like, he's like, no one gets my jokes, and he'll say shit like this then. And you're like, you wonder why people are like, huh?
I have never once said that nobody gets.
No,
my
you were like,
jokes.
I can't make jokes. I'm like, well, look at the material.
No, I can't
bitch.
make jokes because I choose the worst like
That's what
topics.
I'm saying,
yeah,
because
yeah.
you choose
But I
it.
will make the jokes.
Stick around, it's my turn.
Anyways, but what I was gonna say was,
What'd you say?
it went. I feel like it went.
Sorry.
Be
fingering
quiet.
your toes.
Sorry.
Be fucking quiet.
I apologize.
I think it went both ways for people as well. Where like some people were like, oh, I really like staying inside, and some people were like, oh my god, like I love the hustle and bustle of it.
Yeah.
And like that's valid too, but I think that is the way everyone on every side of the spectrum just forgot how like normal human life was.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make it out. I'm gonna make an out of pocket claim, and I stand by this with my full heart. The people who have forgotten how to act, in public ever since COVID, all neurotypical.
Yeah,
All neurotypical.
100%.
Neurotypical people have just forgot because they just forgot how to act.
Balls.
What's the theory behind that? Like, why do you think it's neurotypical?
No idea. Don't ask me to fucking.
And you're allowed. You're allowed to have an opinion that has no back.
Hey, if I've
You're
been.
Don't you dare say that to Ali when my
me take the
entire
mic
life
here.
that I knew you in secondary school, everything that I said, you were like, why? And I'd say, I don't know. And you'd say, then you can't have that opinion. Shut the fuck up.
I'm taking the mic here and I have something to say. If I have spent my
You would say like
entire.
a bus doesn't have wheels.
Okay. Hey.
Yeah, a
everyone.
bus doesn't have wheels, and that's my opinion.
You would
Today
say
the
things that are
weather was-
factually incorrect.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's my
Sorry.
opinion.
I had a lovely cup of coffee today.
speaking
That's all I
over-
had. Tea.
speaking
What
over
else did
the
I do?
version.
Are we done? Sorry.
Thank
Sorry,
you
it's your
guys so
own
much for
podcast and
listening
I've
to
taken the
today's
mic. Okay.
episode. As you should.
I'm going to make a statement. If I have spent my entire life being told that I'm different and being like, you know, chastised for it for absolutely no reason, then my God, I'm going to have this out of pocket opinion and I don't need an
You know what I
excuse for
mean?
it. Fuck you.
Period.
Also, stop just stopping in
Period.
public. Just keep walking.
God, oh my
it's
God.
not that hard.
Oh my God! Or please walk fast. for the
Pick
love of
up
God.
I tell
the
you-
fucking pace.
Can I tell you about...
Shit.
I have things to do.
Can I
please.
tell you about
I'm
something that happened
going
last night?
somewhere.
So, me and my friends were... Do you know Q Park where we used to hang out during the
yeah.
summer?
God.
I took one of my friends there to like show the view at night, and we went up, and there was these. I would say they're no older than 15. It's always the fucking 15-year-olds.
It's always.
They were sat over the other side of the top level of the car park,
yeah.
eating their fucking chips, whatever they were doing, drinking. And there's something about 15-year-olds, like fucking teenagers these days, are built different. Because when I was a teenager, I wasn't. Just with teenagers now, they try to act, oh, I'm so tough, and they yell at people who are older than them.
Yeah.
I was so scared of older people when I was younger. I was so scared.
I also do think that that's also because those teenagers who yelled at people were primarily men, probably white men
Yeah.
with white male privilege.
Yeah.
So like obviously you as someone like not a man was, you know, didn't have the, I feel like the male privilege of, I'm not like saying it for you, but I feel like for a lot of these teenagers, what you notice, like, oh, it's the stereotype and it's also true. It's always the gangs of teenage boys. It's not like the gangs of teenage girls being like, suck a dick. It's always
Unless
like
they're all
the-
like,
No,
unless
I
they're
need
all
to tell
like
you about-
Tara,
But if
I'm
a
going-
girl,
no, no,
if
no,
a
no,
gang of teenage girls
Laura.
said to me, I'd be like,
No. I need to tell you about what
I
fucking
shouldn't
happened
kill
to me
them.
at the bus stop the other day. This is okay. I'm putting a pin in the car park talk, and I'm going to circle back. I was standing at the bus stop with Fish, right? I looked the way I do. There was literally nothing.
to clarify,
what my fucking
their friend Fish, not just like just a
Oh yeah,
fish.
I have a friend, and we nickname her Fish. Hey Fish, if you're listening.
Fish.
But like, what's the only thing? Like, I have purple hair. Okay, maybe that's outside the norm. I was dressed like every other fucker, but there was like these secondary school girls walking past, like across the road, walking past the bus stop we were stood at, and they kept looking over. And they start going, oh my God, Oni-chan, across the fucking road at us.
my
And I was
God.
like,
That's concerning.
That's embarrassing for them.
I
Yeah.
felt
It's
my
so
soul
embarrassing.
shrivel up and die. But like, I was kind of like, it made me so uncomfortable because first of all, why are you saying shit like that when you know what that's from and you're 15? That's disgusting. Shut the fuck up. Like,
A
where
complete
is
stranger.
your sense of how to act in public? Like,
It's a
bruh,
complete
you're not,
stranger.
they're like,
I-
they try to act tough and funny for some reason. So that circles back to when we were at Q Park last night, and there was these, I think it was 2 boys and 1 girl, and they were trying to act like they were, oh, we're so cool, let's like yell at them. They kept like yelling over at us, and they wouldn't, and me and my friend were just trying to enjoy the view. But we were like, oh, they were pissing me off. And I've gotten, as I said, what the fuck what is your phone playing?
Oh, so I guess I went into my Snapchat memories on accident. How? My phone. I don't want to know. Hold on a minute. My phone. I literally was like playing with my leg. I was not touching my phone.
Lock your phone.
Guys, that's so funny because if I like swiped left, it would have fully been me like ejaculating. Anyway,
Yeah. I'm so sorry. This story is so boring, but I'm so passionate about it.
I'm
So these
interested in this
fucking
topic.
little motherfuckers are like yelling across the fucking car park at me and Lua. What the fuck? And I used to, as I said, with the literal like secondary school children who were yelling across the road at us, we kind of just ignored them. But I've had a fucking enough at this point. These motherfuckers kept yelling over at us, and as we were leaving, I'm gonna pull them out. I was like, you guys are just so funny. Oh my God.
that's so
Oh my
funny.
God, I've never laughed more hard. Keep the comedy going. You're going places. Fucking hell, lads. The
My
comedy.
favorite thing in the world is like I love seeing people on skateboards and I love reacting to them being like "Coola boola, you're so cool.
Oh my
I
God,
want
I'm
to be
sorry, I get
you."
type of
I'm
one
really
where it's
angry
like-
about it.
It's like But then each
I
other
hate
as
kids.
well. It's like, if you're gonna make a joke, like at least
Make
be
it funny.
like smart.
Because I will do exactly. This is literally what they were yelling over at us. They were going, "Oh, Wagwan," over at us.
Like, what's
like,
that?
Seems a
oh
bit
my
much
god,
already.
the comedy.
like, you know.
Oh my god.
But it's so
And they
funny
also
because
don't
they
really know what that
actually think
means.
that's
They have
funny.
no idea what it means, and I'm like,
It's
shut the fuck up
ridiculous.
and eat your fucking hillbillies.
I was gonna say,
whore.
I think that does corroborate the whole thing of like, I think the main like juncture of people who forgot how to act are teenagers, because a lot of them got because they got interrupted socially.
Not even.
And that's like a massive
I'm
social
gonna
development.
Yeah,
time
bitch,
for
what does it
them.
feel like?
I'm gonna
What does that
sound-
feel like, girl?
I'm gonna sound so old, but like when we were going through that, like, you know, fundamental growing brain stage, we didn't have TikTok and all of that. So a lot of
I'm
these bitches
so
are just
glad.
chronically
See,
And
online.
I know like every
I could
know-
Chronically
counter that though.
online.
Listen, every
I could
generation
counter
has
that though
this.
because I had my Tumblr and I had my
Well,
shit.
that's
Do you
what I'm
know what I
saying.
mean?
And I know, like, I was saying it, and then my friend was like, oh, well, every generation says that. And I was like, that is fair, but I still am going to say it anyway. I'm so glad that I'm not growing up with TikTok.
Oh my God, I'm so
because
glad.
the brain damage that, like, but it's, I mean, again, it's like we had Tumblr, like, it's sort of like, it's not like we.
But I feel
it's
like
the same.
TikTok is also
TikTok
built
is like hyper. It's
different.
hyperactive.
Oh,
it's
TikTok
hyperactive
is
version of
every single place on the internet
It's
all in
every
one, and that's what's
it's
scary about
everyone's
it.
thought on the internet all at once.
Yeah, that's what's scary
Because
about
you
it.
can get away with saying anything on there.
Anything.
Do you see people?
I think there was.
People will be saying shit, and in the comments it's like, you could not waterboard this out of me. Why are you saying this? Like,
what I
people
mean.
will just say shit.
So
people
funny.
are so
You
confident.
could not
never,
waterboard
like, say
this out of
something
me?
remotely, like A, as confidently, or B, like in that area to someone in real life, in the real world.
No, but the thing
where
is,
we live.
they're starting to, and that's
the
what
problem
scares me.
because people think it's normal.
And it's not normal.
You're a
That's what I
fucking
mean.
freak.
People have forgotten how to act. It's just because I'm a very socially anxious person and I want to be left alone at all times. That's why I'm so passionate about this. I apologize.
But I also think it's fair because it's like a human like thing where it's like, just stop being
Please,
a fucking idiot.
please just leave me alone. Please stop yelling at me in
You're
public.
making me
Please just stop
uncomfortable.
trying to walk in front of me. Please do not try to have a conversation with me. Please just leave me the fuck alone.
That's
Like, unless
that's
you're
literally
getting,
what I say
like,
to customers when I
unless
go into
you're-
work.
Unless you're getting in front of me and spreading hole, do not talk to me.
Period.
Consensually spreading a hole.
Consensually spreading hole.
But
Get
what
the
I
fuck
was
away
gonna
from
say
me.
was, I think it's so important where like I feel like there should be there might have been already, but like I feel like studies on of like all the. I feel like obviously every age range of child was affected, but I think especially like I want to say 12 to like 15-year-olds, like people who were 12 to 15 going into the pandemic, that's like an insanely important and like intense period of growth and socialization. So to have that interrupted and like skewed with in that way, that's why I think they're
Oh my
acting out so
God,
much,
yeah.
because it's it's crazy. It's completely like it was not a normal like
No,
2 years.
God, no.
And when
But,
you
like, think about
when
this.
you don't go to school, and imagine it, you don't go to school
You spend all your time
on
online.
TikTok, and like not that
And
every single
your brain
person
is still growing.
and it's not that like, again, like with anything, it's not like every single person was like chronically online or whatever, but there was a massive, just because, and also you can't blame them because like what else did they have
What
to
else
do?
are they fucking
Do you know what I
supposed to do?
mean?
Animal
But
Crossing.
also,
Losing
I
your
am
mind
blaming them.
inside.
Shut up.
I'm blaming the ones that are like acting out, but like it's like, what else did you have to do? Like you're like stuck inside, but it's like I think the consequences of that are gonna be like well done out, you know, because
Yeah.
it's just like, it's even the thing where like babies born in the pandemic that didn't like have the proper like social.
Oh, none of them are socialized. Yeah, they
Like,
are all
they're all,
fucking
like,
crazy.
And what's gonna happen? They're gonna get autism.
Do you know what the
Because you
only
can't gain
Because
it at later life.
you can't get in it. It's the vaccine.
It's the vaccine.
It all circles back full circle,
oh my God, I
ladies.
I think the
gonna say
vaccine made my
something.
dick bigger.
Oh my God, I was
I'm
gonna.
so happy for you.
Thank you.
Are you cut or uncut?
I'm uncut. I'm uncut.
fine.
Is
I
it,
forgot
is
what
it
that
me?
means.
I don't. This could be completely. Listen, this is me just throwing a ball out there. This could be completely like wrong, but I feel like it's not that much of a thing in Ireland to be like circumcised.
No, it's not.
It's not, right?
It's-
I feel
Well,
like it's a
we
lot,
are
not that,
historically and like
It is like a
Well, you're not-
Catholic thing,
where-
isn't it? Well, it's a lot of religion
Yeah.
thing.
but it's also just like that's how your dick uncut is what it naturally like.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like, if you get your dick like circumcised you're weird, but it's like maybe that's, I think it's where if you don't have that religious like cultural prominence, I feel like Ireland just doesn't have that, so it's like
yeah,
not,
that's why.
I
Yeah.
feel like there are more people uncut than cut in Ireland. Yes.
Talking about the important issues.
Talking about the important issues.
I was gonna say,
the chronically online people, I can't
the
remember.
only consequence that I actually like in depth thought about when it came to COVID was because it made me so upset. Because I saw a post on Instagram where somebody was like, "Imagine how happy dogs would have been that their entire family was with them the whole time." But then people went back to work and their dogs were like, "Where'd they go?"
Can I tell you a heartbreaking story?
Imagine getting a dog during the pandemic and all they knew was you being.
Can I tell you a
That's
heartbreaking
what I'm saying.
story?
Oh no.
My dog Freddy.
Fredward.
Hey Fredward.
He was surrendered, but the family who had him
Surrendered?
before us surrendered. Like, yeah, like he was. They
put him up for like adoption.
Put him up for adoption, basically.
Surrender?
Yeah, no, that's
Come
the
the
correct
fuck
term.
on.
You
That's
surrender.
wild.
You surrender your
I've
animals.
never heard that. That makes sense though.
Yeah, but like he was with this family. They obviously got him as when he was. He's 3 years old now. They got him. I would say start of the pandemic.
Oh, the amount of people.
As he was a puppy, and as the pandemic ended, got rid of him. That's how he ended up with us.
But it's also like, don't get a dog if you know
Do
at
not
the
get a
start of
The
the
dog.
amount of
pandemic.
people pre-pandemic period, like the amount of people, because I used to work a lot.
Yeah, who get
I
dogs
used
and
to
are
work.
like, I don't
my
want
mom
dogs.
used to work with like we used to foster dogs a lot when we were younger, and my aunt was really involved in like organization in Cork, for like fostering and for just rescue dogs, and like the amount of people who will just like get a dog and when it grows out of the cute stage will like throw
rid of
it.
it. Sure,
Especially
dogs-
I'm sure during the pandemic
Dogs
it
on
has
Christmas as
exacerbated.
well.
Yeah.
That
Is
whole trend is
wild.
vile.
That is
disgusting.
wild.
They like
Like when my mom got us, like when me and Kay used to like beg our mom to be like, oh, can we have a dog? Can we have a dog? When she like finally, like we never really got like a puppy, but like we'd have like foster dogs or something, or like when we got like on the occasion, because we have always had dogs, it was like she literally made, we were like 10 and she was like she made us record a verbal agreement to be like, we'll take care of this dog. Of course Kate never did. I did.
That's the way it should be done, bitch.
No, but it's like, it's just sad for the animal.
Yeah,
it's
it's
sad for the animal who ends up in the rescue fucking, like, get a cat because they don't even give a shit about you. I want a cat so bad. I want to move into an apartment in either Seoul or London, I guess, or New York, and I want to get a cat, and I want to bustle around the gaff and have a fun time, you know?
if I was to move anywhere, I think it would be Scotland because I think the accent is hard.
It's also
knows
really
what I'm
cheap over there.
Is it?
Anywhere's cheap compared to this shithole.
Oh my god, you're
Damn.
so right. Do you? I had this realization the other day. Do you remember when fucking getting a chicken roll in Central was €3? Now it's like 6.
I saw a Cork
You know what I
Bio
mean? It's
post
like
about it.
you're. Can you can we have one of your fingers, please, for the extra cheese? Like,
Oh. I held up my pinky finger too. Sorry.
I'm really
like, yeah,
glad
not
that I
it.
don't have thoughts.
yeah,
Get
no,
your
the
fucking
prices of
dogs
shit.
the fuck
Not to be
away
like
from
one
the
of
van.
those bitches.
Oh!
Not to be one of
They're
those
barking
bitches,
at
but
me.
that's not funny.
I can see where like the sound is spiking.
peak?
'Cause we're
Yeah.
screaming.
Yeah, the perpetrator.
And
Do
the
not
audience is
mess with
grateful. And the audience
I'm gonna
is
kick you out of the
grateful.
podcast. Anyways, what I wanted to say was this. Not to be like, talking about like boring ass shit like old people, but I remember the days, this is literally just like the most like boring ass old like conversation, but it's like, I remember the days when you get like a bar of chocolate for like €1, now it's $1.60.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Tell me what you
College
mean when
here
you
is
say
the
that.
most
Do you remember when Freddos used to be 25 cents?
I was just gonna say, I remember when Freddos were 15 cents, and now they're literally €1.
Yeah.
like
That is
college-
100 cents.
It is an
college-
inch of chocolate.
It is like
Going to college is the most expensive in all of Europe, and living in Ireland is one of the most expensive things in Europe, and the like
For what
power.
reason? It's a shithole.
For what? Like, we're not fucking living in Manchester. We're living in, like, Maureen's gaff, like, down the fucking road with
Also,
the shit fucking in the wall.
Ireland is going to fucking implode because they just keep upping the prices and refuse to up the price of minimum wage.
That's what I'm saying.
Hi, what?
Oh, thanks for the extra 60 cents. Like, that's
how do
really
you
gonna do
expect?
it.
How do you expect anything to be done around here?
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have
And
a panic
what
attack.
annoys me, I was actually talking to my friend about this. No, actually, I was talking to this lovely girl, this lovely person that I met in college through a friend. It was one of those things where, very like neurodivergent core, where you just like meet this person out of nowhere, and then like 5 minutes in, you're just like, the state of the world.
Yeah.
Because I met my friend and they were talking to that friend, and then my friend had to go, and we were just killing time before we had to go to society meeting, so we just ended up having this really in-depth conversation. But one of the things I was saying to her, was, oh fuck, I've forgotten because I thought so much of a lead up. I think I was just talking about like the living, like the cost of living. Oh yeah, so like the cost of living and shit and everything here is so expensive. What annoys me is, well, what fucking pisses me off is that stupid fucking Sinn Féin who are saying all this shit now, and you know they would do nothing different if they were in, but they're just taking this opportunity to get like young people's vote, being like, what you're doing to young people is terrible. You would do the exact same thing. You would do the absolute exact same thing, and that's just politics. But what also annoys me is, everyone of our generation is going to fucking leave, and then they're going to look back and be like, oh, we never saw this coming. Like,
literally, why is
it's
treat
already
your
happening.
young people
Like
it's
shit.
Happening.
You treat anyone with some form of like chronic health or disability like shit. Or any God forbid you have a mental health issue and not like access to private care. It's just like, what is the point? It's so embarrassing to like live in this country like politically, because it's like, what? It's just so embarrassing to like, that's our government. It's like, what are we actually fucking doing? I could run it better with my 2 hands behind my back with a ball gag in my mouth. I could make a better speech than Leo Varadkar, who's caught making out with someone at the George. Get it fucking together.
Get it fucking together.
Oh my god. Sorry, I got real heated.
No,
I can have a whole separate podcast about the fucking political.
I would love to come back on this podcast and actually have because
absolutely.
We have been topic jumping like it's no one's business.
I will say honestly and openly and publicly and loudly, I have not had a single thought in the past hour.
It's okay, we covered.
No, I really haven't.
I don't think we have either.
That's a lie. I have had plenty of thoughts. I just haven't said anything.
None useful. None.
You're lounging out. You're spreading out. You're having a good
And there's
time.
no excuse for it. Oh, what you have?
What the fuck are you gonna say to me right now?
You have ass dumpy head disorder, like.
Yes. I want to get fucked so bad, but I have chlamydia.
For the viewers at home, Connor's vape matches his pants.
You just start describing his chlamydia. You're like, for the viewers at home.
Guys, I'll describe my chlamydia.
Have you ever heard the
Actually, can we talk about this? Let's spread awareness. So I actually don't know what your symptoms are, and you told me that a bit, like, but didn't you? Is it still only the clap of the throat? It's the clap. That's a colloquial term here for anyone listening outside of Cork.
Called it
I guess.
the other day. Me having chlamydia, I called it clammy dodger. I called it. Isn't that fucking disgusting?
I called him Jessica Clapstain.
Very funny. Somebody called me Eric Clapton. I said Taylor Chlamydia Swift.
Clap-a-doodle-doo.
Clap-a-doodle-doo. Old Clack Don Clack. Old Clack Donald. But yeah, it's literally so I hooked up with somebody.
The cheeks clap back.
Period. Host bitch.
I hooked up with some guy and he was like, "I'm safe. I was tested. Don't worry, I'm safe." And I was like, "Slay work." Best sex of my life. Well, kind of. You'll know.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Best sex of my life, must say. Like, absolutely.
Sometimes there's always have to be a drawback, like.
No, really, there truly does.
The universe can't let you feel too good.
The other day I was talking to Elliot about him and I called him a big dick monster, and that was
it was the way you
fucking
phrased
funny.
it, because you were like, I can't. You were talking about. You were like, when I got fucked by that big dick monster, and I was
so
like,
funny.
Dead as hell.
But yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I got tested. I'm safe. Whatever." We fucked, and then 2 days later, he texted me again, being like, "So I just got my test results back, and I'm positive for chlamydia of the throat." And
I thought what he texted you was that someone who he had sex with, got chlamydia. I thought he never told you his results.
No, somebody. Yeah, 'cause that's why he got his test.
Oh, okay. So he actually came back and was like, "I'm positive."
Yeah. So by him saying that he got tested means that he
lied.
Got tested, just didn't have the results yet.
Okay.
Which, like, just hold off.
Oh, wait.
Just hold off.
He got tested before he hooked up.
Yeah.
And didn't get the results
I
yet.
thought it was the whole thing where, like, he found out after he hooked up and then he got tested. I didn't, because that's why I was confused where you were like, why do you care so much that he said he got tested but he didn't get the results back? I thought it was after he found out.
No, he got tested, fucked me, and then got the results.
So he knew that someone had chlamydia and he got...
Yeah.
That's okay. PSA, don't be a fucking idiot and do that to people.
I'll tell you something. Gay men are the worst.
Gay men are actually rotted.
But it was the best sex of my life, and I'll meet him again.
Oh, please make sure he has his results.
No.
No, as in speaking from a fellow, like when the Grindr Sex Mania hits,
No,
the
really.
Grindr and Juice Sex Mania, the GISM, the GISM, the TISM and the GISM.
Fuck off.
That is a combination, actually, though.
But yeah, it's like so.
Oh yeah, so what are the symptoms?
I
The
just have, like,
constellation.
essentially, like, do you know when you have like a chest infection? That's what it feels like.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the
really?
worst. Yeah, I keep waking up every morning and I'm like,
Which is the one that, like, because there's gonorrhea, there's chlamydia. Gonorrhea is worse than chlamydia, I think.
gonorrhea is of the butt,
No, it can be
specifically of the butt.
really.
No.
No,
Oh.
I
you
actually
can
don't
get
know anything
gonorrhea.
about gonorrhea.
Any
Stop,
STI.
we're still
There's
gonna
no STI that you can, like, specifically get. I think you can get an STI from any area.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
it
you
doesn't
can,
have to be like,
absolutely.
yeah. Because I know gonorrhea.
I mean, I got an STI in my mouth. You know what I mean?
It reminds me of when Trixie Mattel was talking about it, like how prone she was to to STIs. And she was like, "I'll look at a guy and it's 12 monkeys."
No,
Outbreak.
12 monkeys is so funny. But yeah, I don't have antibiotics because I'm too poor right now. So I'm just kind of living with chlamydia, and it's like slay.
Gosh, but what is it, like a 2 to 3 week time span or something like that until it like passes?
No. So you must take antibiotics.
Oh
Yeah.
well, do you know what? We're taking it back to the natural days where we just have to pass it down on our
I'm a
own.
Neanderthal.
Yeah, Neanderthals battling chlamydia for their life.
Neanderthals, they all
But
died
it is
from chlamydia.
ravaging like the Cork, like gay scene right now. Also, I think just anyone in Cork, I guess, because it's sexually transmitted. But a lot of the fags.
What's
Sorry.
happening?
I just realized something.
Okay.
I've been wondering what smells so good, and it's because oh my.
Are you?
back.
You're spraying that fucking hair.
Oh no, there's nothing in it.
Oh.
Um.
What is
How did you know?
My roommates got this device yesterday that you put
Oh.
batteries into it and it just like spurts out nice smelling shit.
Oh,
And I thought it was you.
It's giving like carbon monoxide
Let's just
poisoning
say
waiting to
And I
happen.
famously know that Ali smells like shit.
oh my god.
Famously,
no.
Ali, you'll
I'm no-
smell her before you see her.
Oh god.
You'll see her before you see her.
Waka,
Oh, my
waka.
back hurts from fucking laying the way it was.
That's crazy.
I have
Anyways,
intense gamer neck the last few days.
I think this is a good place to end it though.
I'm gonna.
I feel like we're winding down.
I was gonna say something publicly that I shouldn't say.
Yeah,
I
don't,
think
because
you
I'm not
should.
editing it out.
Oh.
I'll say it off the mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Can't wait for this.
Eric.
What did the DJ name his song? Eric.
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 What's a DJ's favorite food? Marinara.
What's a
What's a goose's favorite wine? Sauvignon Honk. What's
please edit this out.
This is me.
what?
Okay. Thank you so much, Ali, for coming on the podcast.
I would like to apologize.
This is like the fourth time you've apologized. Get a grip.
This will be this wait. This will
When
be the
ogres
final
have
time.
vision
Oh, your
problems.
legs. Sexy.
When ogres
They are
have vision
fully covered.
problems.
No, I know, but I
When
kind of want you
ogres
to
have
like
vision
choke me with your
problems.
thighs. You know what I mean?
When
Thank you.
ogres have vision problems, they go to Shrek Savers.
Shut up, girl. Shut up. You're so stupid. But
I'm a
yes.
cannibal.
So yeah, thanks for coming on. I actually really enjoyed the comment because this is always what happens. This happened with Kid and with me when they comment. They're like, I don't know what to talk about, and then we
Yeah.
always end up being like, fine.
Yeah, I apologize for topic jumping so much. I'm very guilty of it.
Babe, that's actually like how like the podcast is like fundamentally
For the
based.
viewers at home, Elliot's
he
hand
almost
is on
finger
my
fucked
thigh
you.
and his face is right in my.
Wink, wink. Also, I
even
used to
do
do that
anything.
when I used to do that like at the start, even though the whole concept of this podcast is like how messy it is because we can't stay on topic. But it used to be, I think for the first few episodes, right? I used to be like, sorry, we're just like jumping topics. And I used to say that in my old podcast, in our old one. But now I'm just like, you get what you get. 2023 is the year of you getting what you get.
2023 is
You
the
get
year
what you
that
get.
I'm.
What's that thing? What's that saying where it's like you get what you get and you don't?
I said what I said and I meant what I said.
Sounds like you though.
Fucking hell, Ali.
I forgot. You
Of course I heard that.
And everyone else.
I'm not going to apologize for that. Actually,
Anyways.
Does anybody want chlamydia?
does anyone want me to
No.
stick this mic on my
Yeah.
booty hole?
My booty hole.
My booty.
We don't need the fucking
I'm so
Grudge
sorry.
Part 2. Thank you very much. We'll save that for theaters.
The breakfast bunch called that oral in the morning.
Call that booty cheeks, bro.
Call that booty clap.
Oh,
I love playing video games and attacking enemies and say that they're about to get their cheeks clapped. It's so funny.
It's fine.
You're about
What?
to get your cheeks clapped.
I'm the throat goat. You know I make them come quick. Sorry, I had to get it out.
Throat goat is so nasty.
It's so nasty.
It's really bad. And we're off. And that's all for today.
Okay,
This is
yeah.
why I
Oh my God.
exist. Because if we were going by his rules, we would never end the podcast. Because he would
hold
still
on. Oh my
just
God.
keep chirping like a bird.
Yeah. Oh. For the viewers at home, Connor's on his knees.
Bring me a little water now. Bring me a little water, Sylvie.
Anyways.
The dissonance.
the
Bye,
distance
guys.
of it all. Bye.
You're all
follow our
worthless. You're all
Instagram
fucking
and-
pussies. You're all nothing. You
Shut
dirty
up.
pansy.
Don't listen to him. He's like...
Everybody, make sure to drink water.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Hydrate.
scream. Anyways, yeah, give us a like, give us a rating if you want, or else just like
your friends
go
you love them.
outside and remember
some fresh air.
when you see someone shouting at you on the street, just
Kill them.
remember how
Shout back.
remember
Crossbow to the forehead.
shout back and also
Actually,
Call
yeah.
the police and tell them that they have a bomb and they're running towards the Pentagon.
Ooh.
running from Ireland towards the Pentagon.
They're on the ferry over.
Or to be
Watch
fair,
out.
if somebody starts yelling at you, just like if somebody like starts saying shit to you, just start barking at them. What are they gonna do if
Oh
you
yeah,
bark
when it's
at
like
them?
that thing, it's like go crazy because they
Go
don't want to deal
feral,
with crazy.
go loco,
Yeah.
like.
Anyways, goodbye.
Bye.